for the city of Lawrence, Massachusetts. We would like to start by the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
So today we have item 289OA. It's a disposition for 50 Crosby Street, and it's been put together by Louisa, and we would like to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So this is for the disposition of 50 Crosby Street. This is a yard sale. It's a square footage of 3,001, and it's being sold to the abutter for that lives at 52-54 Crosby Street, L.B. Vasquez. I think so.
Is on? The light's on? Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. 50, can you hear me now?
Yes.
So the property address is 50 Crosby Street, and the applicant's name is L.V. Basket. He's at 52-54 Crosby Street. This is a yard sale. Square footage is 3,001, and the sale price is $3,001. It does have conditions, A&R plan being one of them. He would have to merge the lots to create one parcel.
So, Louisa, this item have quite a bit of a history.
Yes.
Can you go through that as well, a little bit?
So this property came about, there was an abutter that lived in the area who was looking for parking, and I did a little research and found that this property was city-owned property. We sent letters to the abutters, and the owner of the property next door came in. He did not know, he thought it was a shared driveway. He was misinformed by his real estate agency, so he came in willing to purchase the property, not knowing that he was encroaching in our property.
Okay.
So it's just a simple yard sale. We can't build on this lot.
Okay.
So, in the applicant is on the left of the driveway, right?
Yeah, so I've marked where it says applicant's property. That's his house, and then our property, it's surrounded in yellow, and it's basically his backyard and driveway.
Okay. And this is a yard sale, right?
A yard sale. So it's $1 a square foot.
And there is any other contact with the other house right next to it?
No, so we did send letters to all surrounding abutters on this property. There was another person interested, but it made no sense to sell it to that other person. It made sense to sell it to this abutter.
Okay. We seen there is an alley behind it.
Yes, there is.
Are they aware that we're going to be working with the alleys eventually?
Yes, it's something that we're gonna try to start working on soon.
Just want to make sure that now that they're acquiring that property, they should be aware that eventually we're going to be contacting them in case that we need to do a disposition for this alley.
Yeah. We haven't informed anybody yet because we're gonna try to work on an alley per alley and.
Yeah,
and-
I
and
understand.
create.
If there is any other question from the members of the subcommittee for that?
Chairman, I think what we would typically do is offer a motion, and as has been our custom and practice, we would split it in half. We'd have 289A that would go up to the full council, and we keep 289B here because there are conditions here, and the purpose for that, as you recall, Mr. Chairman, is only to, at a future time, maybe a year or so, be able to come back and see if they fulfill their conditions or if they're violated the conditions.
Yep.
So I'll make a motion then to separate this item into document 289, 289A, and 289B, and send document 289A to the council for the favorable recommendation.
Before I second the motion, so which portion is the one that we're gonna be sending up?
A goes up, B stays here.
And why is B staying down?
What we typically do, if you go through, you'll see some other documents are with B on it.
Yes.
What we have started to do, and hopefully we'll learn more about this later tonight, is that we will go back and take a look at some of the conditions, see if their conditions have been met, or if they're in violation of those conditions, or if they've met the conditions, we can take them off the books, and we keep the part of that here.
Okay, if this is only one partial or is two?
It's one parcel.
Is one. So if we keep one down here and we send one out, so how are they gonna be able to work with
They're
it?
gonna,
Yeah, let me just, yeah,
So through you, Mr. Chairman, what we would do is that the 28908 will remain that number, but we're gonna split it into two parts. 28908A is the motion that I'm making to send up to the full council.
okay,
28908B will remain here tabled in this, as you could, on our committee. For example, just to provide some clarity, if you look at previously tabled matters, even as far back as June 6, 2015, 173B, 313B, the next one 294B. So these are ones that we've kept here for the purposes of reviewing them at a later point.
got it, yeah. I second the motion.
fine. All those in favor say aye.
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 The ayes have it. There is any other items that you would like to talk about?
No, there are properties that I promised that I will go through at every housing committee, but I don't have any of those now. The next three that I had on my list were yard sale, and those would look better in the springtime where people have time to clean them up and do that.
So essentially, the process that you're doing is that exactly what Councilor LaPlante just described. The item B, you check it out, and then we can take it out of the agenda once they do what they were supposed to do
Yeah.
on the application originally. So you don't have any of those items today?
I do not.
All right, no problem. I guess we have no more items for this committee, and I would like to have a motion to adjourn. That is-
Before we do that, I would, just like through you, Mr. Chairman, may want to remind the applicant that is here this evening to perhaps be here for the March 2nd meeting, in case there's any questions by the
Yes.
full council.
Yes, please. We have a meeting on March 2nd, and we would like to have the second, right?
The second or the third?
March 2nd.
The second.
March 2nd.
The first is the election. Yeah, we would like to have the applicant here in case that we have any question. You as well, please be here on that day,
Okay,
and we'll highly appreciate that.
all right, thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you so much, and have a good evening.